Yo, what is happening, YouTube family? 2K Mechanic here, back with another video. And like I mentioned before, if you guys haven't seen the previous video where I talk about this build specifically, it should be in the right left hand corner on the screen. If you guys want to check that out, I'm going over, in that video I'll go over my shooter defender that I am going to show the jump shot for today. Now let's get into it, y'all. How is everybody doing? I appreciate everybody rocking with. Happy New Year to everybody. If you're new to the channel, feel free to hit the subscribe button. And if you are new and returning to the channel, feel free to hit that like button. Helps put us in the algorithm and, you know, gets this video out to everybody that may need it. All right, so today we're going to go over my shooter defender jump shot, the jump shot that's chicken. You know what I mean? Like I said. So remember, before I show you the jump shot, we use what release, y'all? We use push release on my jump shots. Almost all my jump shots use push release. And when I show you at the end of the video, the visual cues for those, remember it is on push release. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the jump shot, everybody. All right, here we are. This is the jump shot. The jump shot is Tracy McGrady base. Upper release is Kyle Korver. Upper release 2 is Furkan Korkmaz, right? I love the Korver Korkmaz base. It just has a great rise and wrist flip, especially with that Kyle Korver, has a great rise and wrist flip. All right, let's look at some of the shot attributes. Let's go down here a little bit. So the release height is an A-. You can change the blend up a little bit if you want a little bit higher release, which I don't think you really need it. I think it's super fast. I think the jump shot is super fast, so I'm okay with the, I ain't gonna say super fast. I think it's fast enough with the release height. So we got an A+ release speed. We have a defensive immunity of an A-. Time and stability is a B+, and that's what makes, I think, what makes Tracy McGrady such a good base. And it's probably the time and stability on top of the other categories you're able to have in the A to A+ range. So you also need at least an 89 mid-range or 89 three-pointer for this shot. And my mid-range, of course, is the 89, and my three-pointer is the 85, as you've seen in the previous video. All right, so the release speed is quick. Remember, this is a 6-7 build, so you can't get very quick on this build. The animation blended is 72-28, Kyle Korver to Furkan Korkmaz. All right, so I like this jump shot. It took me a while to develop. I had to find releases that work well with McGrady so that I could see, because McGrady is a good base, but finding the releases that kind of work with you is a little challenging. I have tons of jump shots with different releases, so it's kind of hard for me to narrow down on which release I like. And then I like to let the ball go as the hands just coming forward. So that's why I like push. So every jump shot I make is kind of similar to that. Some might be a little early on the release. Some might be maybe a little bit later, but overall it is around where it kind of hits the forehead and it comes forward from a release standpoint. That's typically what I like. If you look at all my jump shots, I haven't posted a lot of jump shots on the channel, but most of my jump shots have that pretty much the same type of pattern going on. All right, so that's pretty much it for this particular jump shot with the Tracy McGrady. Remember, again, Tracy McGrady base, Kyle Korver release 1, Furkan Korkmaz release 2. All right, so let's get into the visual cues for this jump shot so I can let you guys up out of here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here in the Gatorade facility, and as always, I will go from left corner all the way to the right corner, showing you the different visual cues at the different places on the court. All right, so let's get started. All right, left corner, we're raising up. We want to stop right here when the hand's about to release. Let that thing go. Should be a green. All right, now with the left hash, as we rise up, we're ready for that wrist starts to flip, turn over, let it go. Should be a green. Bam. All right, now we're at the top. We're gonna come up a little bit, and once we start to get that motion right there, when you start to see that separation right there, that's when you let it go. We're just looking for the wrist slip on push release, y'all. That's what makes this jump shot so cool. Right hash, we're coming up here. This is easy if you're right-handed. Boom, right when it starts to come forward off the forehead or the top of the head, you let that thing go. That's an easier cue on the right side for right-handers. And right here, we're in the right corner finally. We're coming up here. We're about to release it as it comes forward. And that's all there is to it, y'all, for the jump shot cues. All right, y'all, so that's pretty much the visual cues from each area on the court, especially from the 3 line. And the mid-range is pretty similar to the 3-point line. That's why I don't really show the mid-range cues. And keep in mind, practice makes perfect. I know a lot of people say the Gatorade is laggy and things like that. If you don't like using the Gatorade court, go into the practice arena, go into the Art of Shooting courts or whatever court. And if you're playing park, maybe you can find an empty lot as far as in the city where you can get some shots up to get if you want to really get the timing in the city. But overall, my stance is you need to get the visual cue down. So you're looking at the actual releases so you can shoot a lot better, because then you can adjust. It's all about adjustments. So usually I'll come in here and I do about 25 makes from each area. So if I go to rec or something, then I'm comfortable looking at my release. So if I need to adjust it after the first shot in rec or whatever mode I'm in, then I can do that. So that's pretty much what I mean by that. Also, I'm looking to create a website, guys, that has different jump shots so I can show you the cues and everything like that and give you data on those. So what I need for that is I have my own jump shots, of course, but I want you guys in the comment section below or even on Twitter. And you can follow me on Twitter. I think it's at 2KMechanic13 at Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Submit to me your jump shots. I want to know what kind of jump shots, what bases you guys are using, so I can put that in the database and get the visual cues so we can share that with the community. So keep in mind, remember, comment your jump shot in the comment section below so we can get that started, because I want to work on that in the next week or so. All right, that's it for the video. I appreciate everybody for listening and watching. Hope you can use this jump shot, or if you have something similar, please share that with the community down below. And that's it. I will catch you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of the day. Peace, y'all.